Hey, good morning. BJ and Joe Ondo out and about on the Recumbents, and we're on a bit of a ride with a mission today. We're riding all the way out to see to honor my brother Charles R. Davis, who passed away. He was a Rocky Freedom veteran, a fighter veteran, and he thank you, folks. Have a great day. And yeah, so we are right now on the Sand Creek Trail. This is a trail we don't get to very often. This is probably going to be a 40 mile day, I would think. Maybe even a little more. Because the Pikes Peak Veterans National Cemetery is basically on the very southern end of Colorado Springs. Just before you would get into Security, Whitefield, Fountain Mesa, all that area up there. And this is just kind of the intermediate part. The Sand Creek Trail goes right along the Sand Creek drainage ditch, or drainage canal, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so we're I thought I'd at least do a little video on this part because we don't normally do this, and something a little different for you guys and us too. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny and it's warm, but it's very blustery, basically clear up to flat windy, and we've got a long ways to go. This is probably we're only about probably a third of the way there. So hopefully our storage unit closes at 10 o'clock. And if you're in there at 10 o'clock, guess what? You're there for the rest of the night. So we got to be back by then, and we hope to be back to the storage unit before dark, which is about 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. And it's okay if we walk home in the dark, but we'd rather not ride in the dark if we don't have to. So I gotta gear up here. Like I said, we're on the Sand Creek Trail. There's Joe behind me. That's Sand Creek down in there. But you know, if we had a car or a motor trike, you know, not an e-trike, but not a recumbent trike, but a motorcycle type trike, you know, it's about a 2-hour trip, you know. But for us, you know, even with e-assist, it's probably more like about a 4-hour ride today one way. So but I will tell you, we came down, there's part of the way down we have to use a road to get over to here. Sorry for the bumpy bridge, because it's very bumpy. So if you go that way to your left, that'd take you up to Powers Boulevard, and this way takes you south, and we have a long way south to go. So yeah, there's Wildflower Park over there, and an elementary school. I mean, you know, in its own way, it's a pretty trail. We've had a good amount of rain this year, so that really helps. Wow, I need to gear up again. Love this e-assist. But old Pikes peek out between the trees sometimes. And we got the lower foothills, but it's basically a nice trail. Howdy, have a great day. Well, of course, you know, if you're using, you know, if you've got a motorcycle trike, or you've got a car or a truck, you know, you can use, you know, the very direct route. But we're using, you know, as much bike trail as we possibly can. There's parts where we have to go out on back streets because the trail doesn't continue. And yeah, there's a couple of spots on this trail that are not the world's best. One is an underbridge under Academy Boulevard, and that's because well, the homeless take it over, and sometimes, man, it's really hard to get through there. And but we're hoping today that we can get through there easily and get on down to I think we're getting down to Astrazon. I think that's where we need to go. And then Astrazon over to Drennan Road. And then we take Drennan Road up to Hancock, and Hancock down into Security, or just a little bit, and we get on Bradley Road. And then we have to take Bradley Road for a few miles, and then we pick up Fontaine Boulevard, but it's really kind of a back road in its own way, and over to Powers, and then we turn left, and I can't remember the name of the street, or the road. We have to pick that up to take us to the Pikes Peak Veterans National Cemetery here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. But like I said, we're going down there to pay our respects and honor my brother on this Memorial Day weekend. Chuck just passed away this year. Basically, we had him interned there at the Pikes Peak National Cemetery. He was originally going to be interned in Arlington National Cemetery, but then they opened up the Pikes Peak National Veterans Cemetery, and you know, he wanted to be closer to home, so they switched him out here. And we finally got him out here thanks to Brenda and CJ and Vanessa. You know, because Chuck was living in Illinois, so it took a bit to, or Illinois, however you pronounce it, took a bit to get him out here. But yeah, we got to cross over Fountain Boulevard here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's 12:15, and you know, it was very early afternoon, and it never fails, boy. By the time 12 o'clock gets here, I start yawning. I'm not sure why. I just do. Okay, we got to come up here and hit a light. It's so nice that they put in a crossing light for us now. I got 19 seconds thanks to this nice gentleman here. Thank you, sir. Okay, I got to make this really sharp turn. As you notice, they love, I mean, they love 90-degree turns. They're building some new ugly condominiums over here. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's all new. But like I said, the Sand Creek drainage system is pretty much our main north to south drainage system. Yeah. Yeah, they're building them tiny homes, as they call them. Just how a squirrel go running by. But yeah, so the Sand Creek Trail is a very urban trail. As you can tell, we got apartments right here. And we'll be coming up on Sierra High School, right past the trash can over here. And like I said, we'll be going, oh, ouch. Yeah. Concrete's not exactly smooth here. But, you know, just like Alice Cooper used to sing about, school's out for the summer. So, not a whole lot going over there at the high school. All right. Yeah, we're just about to Academy Boulevard. Oh boy. Like I said, not a very even sidewalk here, so I'm hoping that the bridge is, you know, the underbridge part of the path is not full of homeless, so we don't have to fight through them. Oh boy. Yeah, this is where, you know, the concrete, you know, doesn't stay level after a while, and boy, I mean to tell you, that one caught me off guard totally. Okay. Oh yeah, we're looking good. Yeah, we're looking real good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I mean, you know, I understand they need a place, but it's really hard to get through. I mean, the last time we came through here, they were sleeping all over the place, and you got to watch out for the heavy trash. And at least it doesn't look like there's too much glass today, so that's super. Little bit, but not much. Okay, yeah. Get a shot of Joe behind me here. And we're very fortunate because we're going to go down here and we're going to be able to, so let's see, what should we do? Yeah. Hey Joe? We're going to go down here and then catch Hancock over to, actually we're going to go that way because they got Boychuk closed. Okay. So we'll have to go over to Asterzon. But we can go all the way down here and go and not have to go over there at all. We used to have to drop off to our left there on the other side of the fence, and because this trail did not go all the way through. But probably about 7 months to a year ago, they finished it, and they put a actual lighted crossing across Hancock Expressway, which, boy, that's just great. I mean to tell you. There's a Sand Creek Trail sign, although it's been slightly decorated. I gotta bump up a gear here. Now, once we get to, once we pick up Asterzon, I'm gonna go ahead and close down because there's really not much there. It's pretty ugly. It looks like we got some obstacles here in the way. Yeah, like I said, have a lot of homeless right here. Yeah, gotta be careful because you never know where they throw all their junk. It's so sad. These trails used to be so, oh man, we got a really bad, slow down Joe, we got a bad one here. Okay, just some really sharp edges. And like I said, you know, lots of trees around here so the roots get underneath and, you know, they make the concrete uneven. And boy, if you smack one of them edges, it can really hurt. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a mess. This is such a shame. Be nice if they at least keep this clean. It's supposed to be being taken care of by the young Marines, but it doesn't look like they've been here in a while. Lots of trash. What a shame. I mean, this whole area was nothing but trash before, as you can tell. It was like a dump. I mean, literally. And of course, the homeless have wrecked the fence so they can get through. You know, I mean, I understand you gotta have a place, but, you know, why not stay over there and not make a mess of everything, you know? There's room over there. Looks like they're building more. These are supposed to be affordable housing units. I don't know whether you buy them or whether you rent them, but yeah, so when we get down here to this intersection, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, because like I said, after here it's just ugly. I mean, it's just flat ass ugly. But yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to stop here and shut down the video. So we'll get back with you. All right, hope you're having a great day, and have a very thoughtful Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy yourself. But tomorrow's Memorial Day. Take time to remember those who sacrificed their lives to give you your freedom to celebrate. All right, bye for now. Hey, we're back just for a couple of minutes, because I want to get a picture of the Johnson's Reservoir. Right now we're out on Bradley Road, now called Goldfield Drive, and we're heading for Fontaine, and then we got to go all the way where those cars, well, you can't see those cars, it's too tiny. Go all the way over there to get on Powers and head north. Okay, just real quick, just wanted to kind of get that view for you if I could. Gratuitous shot of Joe here. All right.
Fighting with my sock?
Yeah, fighting with her sock. Or that's her ultra high-tech camera cover. Okay, so we got to go down that road where those two little cars are. So we're going to have to turn it off because there's no bike lane or no emergency lane. So, all right, we'll get back to you. Bye. recording? Looks like it. Hi, good morning. This is BJ and Joe Ondo from Out and About in the Recumbents, and we are at the Veterans Memorial Plaza in Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's Memorial Day. That's the Veterans Tower, as they call it, and they have different well, I tell you what. Yeah, let me go around real quick. Excuse me. As you can see, there's several different memorials here.
If you have time, go to the top.
We have one for the Special Forces over here. Oh, excuse me, sir. Thank you.
That's fine.
And we've got one here for the, this is the Freedom Memorial for the Global War on Terrorism. There's a good crowd here today. Morning.
In your buttonhole? He's going to do it one-handed.
In the buttonhole.
POW site. Vietnam War.
East Platte, over by downtown.
Excuse me. And they have one for the submariners.
Yeah, sorry. Only so many hands.
And we're right across from Prospect Lake in the Pikes Peak Region Peace Officers Memorial.
I wonder if they do those. I'm sure they do, right? Like going.
And we have the Marines. And we have the Navy. We get around here. So, yeah, this is the Navy Memorial. Now you wonder why they'd have a Navy here. Well, we have Space Command and NORAD, which is a North American Air Defense Command, and this is for Fort Carson's Fallen, which is our Army post here in Colorado Springs. And but yeah, get back to the Navy. We have NORAD and we have Space Command here. So that means that we have a lot of officers and enlisted people from all different services working there. This is for the in memory of those members of the cadet wing from the Air Force Academy here in Colorado Springs and staff who gave their lives for their country. And this is one that's near and dear to me. This is the Air Force Memorial. It says dedicated to the men and women who have served and are serving in the United States Air Force in the Pikes Peak region. All right, aim high. Go Air Force. This is for the 71st Infantry Division Memorial from World War II. Lost their lives in the battlefields of Europe during World War II. And this one here is the Medal of Honor recipients that are from this area. Jesse N. Funk, World War I. Floyd K. Lindstrom, World War II, and Gerald O. Young, Vietnam War. Well, I'm going to let Joe go around and put her flowers on things. So I'm going to shut this off for now, and we'll get back to you.
Getting that push forward. And at the moment, before we get started our Memorial Day ceremony, I would like to recognize some of our special guests we have here. We have the members of the some members of the Colorado Springs City Council. We have the Council President, Mr. Randy Helms. Dave Donaldson has been working hand in hand with John Bartlett to get the city recognized as part of the Purple Heart Trail. I have Mr. Michael Malley with the City Council, Nancy Hengen with the City Council, and Yolanda Vila is present here, part of the City Council. Give them a quick note of thanks for being here. Memorial Day, as we know, first observed on May 30th, 1868, after the Civil War. It was first called Decoration Day, but over time became Memorial Day. It was a day to honor all those who have served, given their lives in support of our nation's wars and pursued freedom. Each Memorial Day, many look at this day as a weekend to go and celebrate with friends and family, and have your barbecues, and celebrate with parties and cookouts. However, for those of us who have served, Memorial Day has a little different meaning. It is far more than just a celebration. It is an opportunity for us to remember our comrades and fallen friends that we miss, and reminders of the lost missions that they were part of. Today we show our respect, admiration to the fallen by visiting grave sites throughout the country, placing flags and flowers, laying wreaths and important mementos in the memorials in our communities. Today we will gather together and share our stories to ensure that the memories of our fallen comrades live on. On this Memorial Day, let us reflect and share these memories of our fallen comrades and their sacrifice to our country. We must strive to honor their memory. We must stay strong, stay faithful, and keep moving forward. So at this time, we're going to begin with our laying of the wreaths at our monuments here at the park. And we will start with the MIA POW Memorial, Mr. Ed Beck. Women's Army Corps, Army Women United, Pikes Peak Chapter 75. American Legion Post 5. Military Order of the World Wars.
Yeah, never sure.
The 82nd Airborne Division.
They place flowers or wreaths on every memorial that surrounds the Veterans Plaza Tower. That's what this ceremony is for, and to remember those that gave their lives for our freedom.
Canadian Forces Memorial.
Look at that.
Korean War Veterans. Marine Corps League. Navy League. War Dogs Memorial. Society of American Military Widows. Special Force Association. Before we end, I just ask that you please take a moment to reflect on the memorials here in the park and the prices that were paid in life that each monument represents. We still have a responsibility to the future of our nation, our great nation that we live in. And just remember, our mission is never over. Terry.
Before I say the benediction, can we give all these organizations a round of applause for what they've done here this morning? Thank you. What an honor to be here. When I close in prayer, if you would render proper military courtesy for the playing of taps after my benediction, let us pray. Father, as we close this solemn ceremony here this morning, and my heart is full to be able to see these men and women remember those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. Father, today in America, many months are filled with honoring different organizations, different types of thing, and a whole month is given to honor. But yet here we are, one day in May, a solemn day. We honor our dead that had given their lives for the cause of freedom. I don't know about you, but I would be remiss to say here this morning that for me and for you and our country, every day should be Memorial Day, that we remember those that came before us and those that are still serving when they answer our nation's call and will fight and win our nation's wars, even in giving their lives, that every day should be Memorial Day. Father, I ask you for our elected officials, from the president to our Congress and senators, to our state and local leaders, help them to seek your face daily and truly represent the people of the United States. And stop thinking of themselves, but think about what they claim is democracy. But Lord, as a young boy in elementary school, when we said the Pledge of Allegiance about this republic that we live in, help our leaders never to forget that we are also a republic. Father, I thank you for all that has been done here this morning. And Lord, I am reminded of my friends, many who left this world in death. They would ask me and say, Chaplain, you need to pray for us